Hello everybody, this is Guy Fox from Script Fighter, and do we have a sweet tutorial for you today about the free SF Fader tool? Sorry. Anyway, let's dive right into it. The SF Fader script basically allows you to apply a fade in and a fade out to a chosen layer or layers without using any keyframes at all by pressing one single button. This tool actually uses markers, not keyframes. So, how do we begin? First of all, once you've downloaded the script, make sure your After Effects is closed. Now, you need to go into your C drive, Program Files, Adobe After Effects CC 2018, Support Files, Scripts, Script UI Panels. The script will appear in your After Effects as a panel you can add to your workplace. If you're using Mac, you can simply go into Applications, go into your After Effects folder, Scripts, Script UI Panels, and put the script there. Now, as I open my After Effects, you can see that if I go to the Windows panel, I can see the SF Fader script ready to be used. So, I'll dock it here. Seems comfortable. Now, notice that as I drag the right boundary of the project panel, the SF Fader tool adjusts itself as it is resizable. So, let's see how to use it. I have this composition here with the SF Fader logo, and let's say I want to have it fade in and fade out. We have two options for it. These two, the markers or the slider option. Let's first see how we do it with the markers option. First, I choose the layer I want to fade in and out. In this case, this one. And once I press the fade in button, you'll notice I have a marker now. This marker automatically appears 10 frames from the beginning of the layer, not from the beginning of the composition or the ending of the composition, but the layer itself. It's always relative to the length of the layer. If I move the marker along the layer, the segment between the beginning of the layer and the marker will determine the length of the change in opacity. And if I move the beginning of the layer, it's just the same as moving the marker. It will also have an influence on the opacity change. So let's add a fade out marker here, and you'll notice that it's exactly the same as the fade in one. The segment between the ending of the layer and the marker determines the length of the change in opacity. Now let's say I'm not happy with what I did. All I have to do in order to delete all of the markers is press this Remove Fade button here. Pretty self-explanatory, don't you think? It also goes without saying, I guess, that this button, the Fade In plus Fade Out one, adds two markers at the same time to the layer. Now, you must be asking yourself, what if I have more than one layer I want to influence? What if I have 10 layers or 30? So, if I select all of these layers and press any of these buttons, the effect will be the same in all of them. Fade in markers and fade out markers to all of them at once. Now I want to go through the other option this tool provides, the slider option. First I'll delete the markers from all of my layers. Then I press the slider option. Then I press one of these buttons according to my needs. Let's say I want to both fade in and fade out. I'll press this button. If I choose one of these layers and open the Effect Controls panel, you can see the influence of the script as an effect here. And as before, the script automatically sets the length of the opacity change at 10 frames from the beginning of the layer and the ending. If I want to change that, let's say to 20 frames, I need to show the effect in all of these layers, or just press E, then select the effect in all of them, like so, and set the length of the change in opacity. It's just that easy, guys, and it takes about a third of the time it would take by using keyframes. I personally love the script. It's very helpful and time-saving, which is very important, and it's also free. So, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. For more cool tools, visit us on our Facebook page, The Script Fighter. Till next time, this is Guy Fox signing off.